don't expect nothing to go the way I planned it. I anticipate any shortcomings or anything that could happen. So if they do, I deal with them like I was prepared for them. I deal with them like they was a part of the plan. You see, if you expect anything to go any way you planned on it, nigga, don't be shocked if it don't. Be ready. We finna make it happen either way. Either way it go, we finna make it happen. That's the mindset. I don't give a, either way it go. I may have thought it was gonna take an hour and it took a week. I don't give a fuck, as long as the end result is I got it done. That's it. Scratch that off the bucket list. We moving on to the next one.
It'd be people that have no plan, that aren't doing anything, are the most distracting.
Right.
They're the ones that speak the loudest, because if you're doing something, you don't have time to be worried about somebody else.
Right.
You don't have time for jealousy if you're doing something. You're too tired doing what you're doing.
Right.
So if you're sitting around thinking, that means you should be doing some action.
Right.
So that's your fault. So then the overcompensation comes for blaming somebody else for the reasons why you don't want to move.
That's ill.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel that.
I would say stay on course. Don't worry about nothing. Like, we worry about small things. And when you do that, they turn to big things, right? So just stay focused. Keep going straight forward. And you're good. It's not that hard. You know, you create your own problems. We are attached to illusions. You might be attached to something that you're really not attached to, but you think you are. Something that happened 5 years ago that you're still attached to, and it's not even there, but only to you. So just go forward. Keep going. Have a good time. Laugh, smile, laugh as much as you can, and focus and go forward.
I just keep it pushing, bro. You know what I mean? And when in times where I feel like other motherfuckers don't get it, like exactly what I'm on, I don't hold them accountable for it, because it's like that's what made me me. I'm just like that with you. You get what I'm saying? So, because it's like when you got them real focused on some shit, or you overwhelmed with shit, and you got something in particular that you trying to goddamn push through. You know what I mean? Get other motherfuckers to get, and they may not boom get it right on. You know what I mean? What we do, we just adapt and lead by example, and then eventually motherfuckers always do, and we get right with the program. You know what I mean?
Let your hustle and your actions speak for you. This is the only way you really could prove who the real hustlers are. Not who make the biggest hit record of the summer, not who got the biggest buzz, and not who got the best stylist. We're going to look back a decade from now and see who got the most money, who made the most moves, who made the most millionaires, who put the most people in power, who really getting paper. That's what we're going to see. And you can't talk your way into that. And I understood that.
The win should be when you have won by your standard, by not someone else's. Because people are generally like insecure, and people generally look the other way. They do things that are illogical, and they all have their own set of problems. So everyone considers a win different. So why would I consider my win something that makes you happy? I'm going to consider my win something that makes me and my family and my kids and my girl happy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to look like I'm rich to make you happy. I need to be rich.
Right.
So guys think they're rich because they might have monetary, like very, very like temporary money that they could take care of themselves.
Right.
But that's not rich. Rich is being able to take care of your kids' kids.
Right.
Being able to make it where your generation or the generation after you doesn't have to go through the same problems as you did.
You don't want to miss going from 0 to 60. You don't want to miss the dash in between. That's a good time. That's a good time right there. It may be a little scary, it might be a little nervous at times, but at the end of the day, once you make it to your point of you've been around for a while, you'll appreciate the struggling times. And if you just go from point A to Z like that, there's nowhere else to go.
And I want us to be tasteful.
Right.
I want us to be evolved.
Right.
I want us to deal with things like men, not emotion.
Right.
I want us to really be rich, not look rich. I want us to be friends. I want us to stick together. I want us to take care of our kids. I want us to take care of our women. I want that to be.
And life's short. Go harder than you did last year. Whatever you thought you did, it wasn't enough. And enjoy it even more.
Believe that.
Go harder and find a way to enjoy it. That's when you mastered the game. Push yourself them extra reps. Go harder. Have that extra 2 meetings that day and find a way to enjoy it.
That's big.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. It only, for you to be considered great, it only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug, bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you, all you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind, you cut off, and guess what? They gon', oh, he a born winner, he did. Yeah, you the same one. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit it once. So you can't give up on that one thing. You gotta have one thing you don't quit on. You better have one thing you'll never quit on, bro. You gotta have one thing that you gonna motherfucking fight for.